What's up, keepers, and welcome back to another episode of ARS Goalkeeping. Today's video is a review of the Highlighter Bright Reusch Fit Control Supreme with G3 Fusion Latex, with a big special thank you to the team at Reusch Goalkeeping who were kind enough to send over these gloves for their full in-field review. So let's dive right into this review. The Fit Control Supreme comes in an interesting dual-rolled expanse cut with a half elastic wrist strap and extended latex palm. The dual-rolled expanse cut is a newer styled flat cut which isn't as boxy as the traditional flat cut or box cut style. And that just means that this is a more modernized flat cut, which it makes it fit a little bit tighter, and it isn't as wide or as loose as the older flat cut styles that you see that have a lot more loose or negative space. And you can see across the backhand and knuckles, Reusch implemented these thicker impact pads that add stopping power and weight behind the catch and parry when the gloves are in action. But what was a real standout feature is the internal silicone, meant to give your fingers and bare hands more grip on the inside of the glove, which did seem like a really neat and good idea when I first slipped on the Fit Control G3 Fusion. The palm on these bad boys is also stacked with one of the stickiest latexes Reusch has to offer, the G3 Fusion Latex, which has been combined with several different elements to make it stickier, more durable, and better performing in wet weather situations. But really, the feature I enjoy a million times more than those flecks on the latex is the massive and well-placed extended palm, which adds weight, latex, and a good thickness to the glove when using them to deal with catching the ball and dealing with those extra hard shots and low collections. And that half elastic wrist strap is very well done. It is just the right length to make it nice and tight without leaving too much extra space for the wrist strap to flat around. And overall, the dual expanse cut is a very nice style of modern flat cut that I can see doing very well with some keepers. But one of the unseen features has probably the biggest impact on this glove's performance: the internal grip on the fingers, which at first did a great job of helping my bare fingers and palm get a good grip on the inside of the glove, became its own double-edged blade. As the session continued on and my hands got sweaty, the strips that were once sticky and gripped onto my skin quickly became slipperier and slid all over my fingers during holds and made holding the shot a lot more difficult. And in the end, I felt much more comfortable parrying away most shots that came at me hard, and even the ones that came right at me had it to be patted down instead of held on in their first attempt when I was catching these shots. And don't get me wrong, out of the bag, the G3 Fusion Latex is exceptionally grippy, but whenever a glove like this is sliding around the hands, it will always bobble shots. And that grip strip that makes it actually slippier makes sure of that after some time. In a sense, you would have to dry your hands off with a towel after using these for a bit or switch the gloves out. And I can't imagine using these gloves when it's raining out because of just how much it slips just when my hands sweat a little bit. So that being said, I used these G3 Fusions for a pretty short time, about 2 to 3 weeks of use, and whenever the insides got too wet or too slippery, I switched them out during training. And when we take a look at our gloves, you can see the durability is pretty good for diving on dry grass during the hot months here in Germany. But the quality of the glove is severely handicapped by how slippery it can get, which really hurt its performance when it came to making good solid holds. Overall, the gloves look pretty good, and the Duro loop that leads into the extended palm still looks brand new. And I firmly believe that if they get rid of that internal silicone and cut the gloves a little smaller, these Fit Control G3 Fusion gloves are going to be on the precipice of being one really amazing glove. But right now, in my eyes, it's still under construction. For the price of about $150 or 120 British pounds, I would recommend going with the speed bump model from Reusch or waiting for a better bang for your buck on the new goalkeeping gloves. So that's it for my video review on the Reusch Control Fit. If you liked it, don't forget to click like and slam that subscribe button down below. And if you want to be an amazing fan, join our YouTube members to help support ARS Goalkeeping. And don't forget to join the Discord fam, the largest goalkeeping specific Discord out there. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys again very soon.
Yeah, KG, come on.